Hello everybody, it's Grandpa Scott, and instead of a mini Snapseed tutorial lesson, this time I'm going to talk about something that can improve your photographs immediately and drastically. Anyway, most people's. If you'll follow one simple thing, and that is in the rule of composition, how you compose a picture has a big impact. If you'll take just a few minutes to learn about this rule called the rule of thirds, your pictures may dramatically improve. Yes, there are a lot of different kinds of composition rules and guidelines, and they are all just guidelines, even though they're called rules. But if you learn this one basic one, the rule of thirds, your pictures can dramatically improve, and it's very simple. Just thinking very carefully how you place the focal point and where in the photograph will dramatically improve your photograph. The rule of thirds is a composition technique that can help you decide where to place the main elements in your photograph. Oh, sorry about the lighting. I'm on the road again in a hotel room. The rule of thirds states simply that a picture will look more naturally balanced and more aesthetically pleasing if the main point of interest is not centered. So when taking a photograph, imagine your screen is divided into 9 equal parts. And in fact, most cell phones, you can actually turn on the grid option and see these lines. And certainly in Snapseed, when you're cropping a picture, they show up to guide you where those 9 lines go, or those lines go to divide the picture into 9 equal parts. And then if you put your main subject on an intersection of 2 of those lines, bingo, that's all you have to do. Or you use those lines and put the main part of your subject along those lines. For instance, in this video, my eyes are about a third of the way into the frame. Maybe it would be better if I moved over a little bit and put my eyes even at one of the intersecting points. But the point is, you can do this with your photographs. Let's go take a look and I'll show you. Here's a picture, for instance, where I put my grandson's eyes and face right on that upper thirds cross mark for a great composition. I had to crop it to get it here. Here's another where again I cropped my grandson's eyes and face to be close to the upper left intersection. Here's one where again, through cropping, I didn't quite get it right when I took the original photograph, but when I cropped it, I put this face right here in the thirds position. Put the eye of the alligator here, close to the thirds intersection, but on that left thirds line. There you go. I put my little Lego man Joe, his face, the focal point, right on that thirds point. Makes a great photo. Now here, his eyes are not exactly in the cross, but you'll notice the Play-Doh stacks and his body are on the left and the right thirds line, and the horizon, if you will, across the bottom where all the height share really is right along that bottom horizontal line. Again, helping make this a better composition. You can do this on your landscapes too. Not only do you put your subjects along the third line, if they don't fit at an intersection, keep them over on one of the third lines, horizontal or vertical. Notice also on this one the horizon, or just around, not quite the horizon, but just the building where it turns from building to sky, is divided on that lower horizontal thirds line. Do this in your photos. You'll make a dramatic difference almost instantaneously. If you compare it to not doing this, centering everything, your friends, your grandparents, your parents will all be impressed at your newly found talent. They won't quite know what to make of it, but they'll notice something is different. Remember, it's easy when you know how to do it. It's easier when you do it a few times, and it's easiest when you do it a lot. So take a few minutes when your next photograph, either when you're taking it or when you're cropping it afterwards, and fix the composition so it matches this rule of thirds guideline. Until next time, enjoy.